So coming back to digging into your secrets. So tell us, how do you plan for dead air? Because I know that I can only speak for so long if I had to go continuously. But you seem to create this whole show and you make
Mhm.
sure there is no dead air. So how do you do that?
How do we create an event, or like how
Or just like basically not having any dead space or dead air, right?
yes.
When
And
you're
and
performing.
yes, and as I mentioned before, like, you have to treat it like a symphony or a show or a movie. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. And when you're performing, or when you're speaking in public, or when you're presenting something, you don't want dead air in space. That kills momentum. That kills the energy of a room. There's moments where you have to dumb it down, light it low, do that, and then there's nothing to be said. That's a transition. That's fine. But then when you're up there and you have to sell and you have to engage and tell people why you have to give your hard-earned money tonight for this fundraiser, like, there's times I'm so out of breath. I mean, when I'm live on stage, I am sweating profusely, even in my own home, in my chair. I am sweating because I put everything out, because I want them to be very connected with me, feel the passion that I feel for the organization. What I like to do is I like to find a story that I can relate to with an organization. Whether, I take care of my mother who's in a wheelchair, she's 75 years old, stroke survivor, breast cancer survivor. If I do something for the elderly or whatever, I think about my mother and I go up on stage. And actually, there's moments where I've actually teared up and really connected. And I said, wow, gosh, if I can make myself cry on stage in front of all these people, and it's very real, then I know I've hit something home. And I really try to find something like, what is everyone here? Why are you here tonight? It's because of the seniors or the kids or homelessness. Like, they're passionate about something because they dressed up, spent their money to be here tonight. So I'm going to find a way to connect. And when I do and I present, I don't like having dead air. So I come from a broadcasting experience. You said Radio Disney, I did ABC radio, did TV. That's what's helped me and given me the edge as a presenter, because I hate dead air. When there's a lull, or it just doesn't sound right. You have to just fill it with something. Why do you think when auctioneers are talking, you know what the chant is? Those are filler words. How many dollars on it? Five, would have been five, would have been five, not 10, would have been 10, not 15, not 15, now sold. But like, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm harmonized. Like, it's called a chant. You're actually singing, and you're practicing your vocal cords. When I learned in auction school, shout out to Mendenhall School of Auctioneering, by the way, in North Carolina. Yes, there's an auction school. I am not just a personality that turned on a mic. No, I went to auction school, and I'm a benefit auction specialist because I want to learn the art of fundraising. So the chant is an important part. I put a little bit of little chant, little twang, if you will, but it keeps things moving along. They're called fillers. So when you're selling an item, people don't think, they're like, why are they just fast talkers? It's not just fast talking. You're moving it along with a sense of urgency, and you're doing it some auctioneers are more sing-songy than others, but they're putting filler words. How many dollars bid, what a bid, like, what is that? Are they stutterers? Well, yes, it is a technique to kind of say, oh, 2,000, not 20. I mean, they're just filling numbers in between so that you can get to the next bid. People don't realize that it's not just fast talking as an auctioneer. I bring energy and fun, a little bit of twang. I learned from some Southern auctioneers, but I'm filling words. Five would have been five, not 10. Would have been 10, not 15, not 15. Oh, in the back. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, here on the side. How about you in the corner? 35 ton. Well, it's just, you're keeping it moving, whether you're on stage or online.